Hi Leo, I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love lives or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. Leos, it's quite a lovely year for you. We have Mercury that is retrograde as soon as we begin the year. We have eclipses that are there in February and August. We have a Venus retrograde as well. And mid-year, we have the gorgeous giver, expansive Jupiter that is moving signs. And last but not the least, we have the mighty Saturn that is going to be moving for 3 years, finally in December. Let me break down the year for you. We're beginning the year with quite a quiet note, and we have Mercury that has been retrograde since 20th of December, and it carries on being so till about January 9th. And this is happening in a part of your chart that has to do with love, it has to do with creativity. And it can be that you are reflecting a lot on love and you're looking at relationships and you are revisiting certain things from the past. It can also be that a lot of you are contemplating as to where it is ahead that life is going to be taking you as far as relationships are concerned. They can almost be a sense of someone revisiting from the past to meet you. Also, as far as creativity is concerned, it can be that maybe a certain project that you have been working on, a creative project, gets slightly delayed during this time. We have the first eclipse that is there on the 6th of February, and it's happening in your own sign. And it's quite a powerful time for you, Leos, because it can force you to evaluate yourself. And this is, full moons are very emotional, it's like a culmination, it's fruition, it's something which is coming to an end. And you could be taking stock of yourself, who you are, what do you want in life, what is it that moves you, what is it that attracts you to other people, and where it is in life or in the world do you see yourself placed. And you could be desiring a lot of attention during this time. It can be that some of you could be seeking validation externally. Try not to be too needy during this time, Leos. It can put off some people. And depending, of course, on how you handle it, full moons tend to be quite emotional. So you could be almost feeling a little sorry about yourself, some of you, not all of you, as to, where you could have been and where life could have taken you, and so on and so forth. On the 26th of February, we have a solar eclipse that is there, and it's joining Neptune, and this is happening a part of your chart that speaks about shared resources. It speaks about transformation, sexuality, and intimacy. And this is all about other people's money. It's about taxes, it's about debts. And with a new moon over here, there are chances that either you will finish paying off a loan. So that's wonderful. And for those of you who have been looking for a loan at some great EMI terms, you will manage to pick up that loan quite easily. Because this house also rules transformations, it can be that you will be able to get rid of some amount of whether there are power control issues in yourself. And take it easy, Leos. Try to make the changes gradually. And Rome wasn't built in a day, so try not to wreck the house down in order to make those changes, but bring about the transformation gradually. From March 6th to April 15th, we have Venus that is going retrograde in a part of your chart that is all about philosophy. It's about long distance travel. It's also about different countries and spirituality a little bit. And over here, it's a time where your resolution to travel, to explore the world becomes quite strong. There will be enough and more of travel during this time. You could be engaging with people from different countries, different cultures. You'll be absolutely be fascinated with how people work in other countries. Some of you could be working from your offices which are overseas, And the key over here is to really focus yourself on as to what is it that you really want and go after it. So it's good to have a resolution during the time where when a new moon sort of happens around this time. We have April, on the April 9th to May 12th, we have Mercury that is going retrograde in your house of career. So during this time, it's not to say that the work gets stagnant, but things can get delayed. So not a great time to be rushing into negotiations, trying to get deals done, or trying to generally push yourself and people around you, because retrograde Mercury especially, it's going to be taking its own time. So communication could slow down, your travel could slow down, and try to also do mapping of where it is that you want to go, or like a year-long plan. I'm not going to call it a resolution, if you please, so you can sort of start doing some research on the plans on where it is that you want to do. Not a good time to be picking up a new job as well during this phase. On 7th of August, we have a lunar eclipse. It's there in your house of partnerships, and it's the house of both marriage as well as your business partnerships. And it can be that you could be evaluating your partnership, and if a business partnership has not been doing very well, you may just decide to go solo, or you may decide to sort of do it with another partner. And if you it can also be in certain situations that a project is coming to an end which you have been working in a partnership. In personal relationships, if a relationship has been fragile and things have not been working for the longest between both of you, this will just be a sort of a culmination, and it's a time where you'll realize that you just can't go ahead with this relationship. And you are, of course, you will be fully inclined to be sensitive to other people's emotions, and you are, all in a good mood to sort of compromise and adjust. But with this particular eclipse over here, there's going to be a lot of clarity on how things really stand, both as far as business and personal relationships are. August 12th to September 5th, we have Mercury that is going to be going retrograde in a part of your chart that is your earned income, and it is also about your values and self-esteem. And this is a time where you need to be reallocating your resources. Don't hesitate to sort of trim your budget and have a look at as to where it is that money is going, where it is that you need to be planning. If you need a professional help, by all means seek so. 21st of August, we have a solar eclipse, and it's there in your own house, lovely Leos. And with the new moon over here, it's a great time to be reinventing yourself. Not just physically, of course, it's a great time to be going in for a new haircut, a new wardrobe, but also emotionally, psychologically, it's a brilliant time to be letting go of old patterns, things that have not been working, or maybe you have received feedback on that. And it's a good time to be making that change. And your energy is going to be quite higher, because you are going to be, a lot of attention is there on you, and you are going to be focusing on how it is that people perceive you, or you're going to be focused on putting the right foot forward in public during this time. Till 11th of October, we have had Jupiter in your house of communication, learning and sibling, and now it moves to your house of home. And Jupiter is a beautiful planet, and it's the giver, though on the flip side is that because it's really expansive, it can exaggerate the energy, or it can spill over with that. So you will see benefits coming to your home, family members. Maybe there's going to be a lot of domestic comfort during this time. Maybe for some time your parents move in with you, or you move in with your parents, and there's going to be an increased sense of security and safety that you're going to be feeling at home. There's also a lot of inner contentment that you will feel. A great time to be buying or selling real estate, a great time to be investing in real estate is there as well. And some of you could literally buy a house, and some of you could welcome a new addition to your family as well. 3rd of December till 22nd, we have Mercury that is going retrograde again, and it's going retrograde in the house of love, romance, and creativity. And this is a time wherein that though you're expecting a lot of fun, but don't expect the road to be going absolutely straight, Leos. There are going to be some sharp turns or some sudden turns, and life could just take you by surprise. So you are being asked to stay flexible during this retrograde and not be too rigid on how it is that you want things to turn out for you. There can be some amount of confusion or some amount of inconveniences that you could face with this retrograde, but stay flexible and go with the flow. It shouldn't be that bad. Finally, we have Saturn that is moving from your house of love, romance, and it is moving to your house of day-to-day activities, your health, and your work as well. And Saturn normally turns its critical eyes on the house over which we have been neglecting. So it's a time where, and this is there for the next close to about 3 years for you, where Saturn is going to be here. And you could find yourself being more accountable towards work than you have been before. You could find yourself being quite serious about your health and really taking matters in your hand. And it's also a time where you will have this sense that you've really neglected your health for the longest of time, and you have not, for all the good procrastinators, if you have with all good intention, this is a time where you will start doing something about this. It's an excellent time as well to be starting new health regimes, a new diet. If your work environment requires some change, maybe a new office, maybe a new way of dealing with work, or even I would say a newfound productivity, maybe this is the time where you will be implementing and applying all of these things. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Leos. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.